What is going on, guys? Welcome to episode 5 of my Tottenham Football Manager 2018 Let's Play series. Drop a thumbs up on this video if you are enjoying the series and want to be seeing more. And also, you may have seen the video I uploaded yesterday saying about considering starting a new channel and that. And yeah, that's a true fact where, like, playing Football Manager, as much as I love it, I can't play it like every single day for recording videos. It's too much, especially since I've always done that, since I've made YouTube videos for the most part. Might have a day break here and there, but I wake up today and I feel like, oh, I'm really excited to record this episode. So, yeah, hopefully you guys will understand that. Like, I still am not sure if I will actually start a new channel or not. It was more so an idea. But yeah, I like wake up today and feel like, oh, I'm really into record this series and play a bit more of it. So yeah, we'll see how things go anyway. If you want to see a lot of this content, make sure you will be leaving the feedback on it and all that kind of stuff. Share with your friends as well, as I do need that help with my channel at its current state, thanks to YouTube, but we won't get into the finer details. We will go into analyze these next games. We've got Stoke, Shakhtar, West Ham. We all won, more notably against West Ham 6-0. Look, hat-trick to Son. Harry Kane scored 2, and Di Maria came up with a goal. So we'll try and analyse his performance a bit more. Zabaleta did get a red card. Musaku as well. That helped us, but we still had the game wrapped up before that. Even that first red card, we scored a few goals before that. So yeah, it was it was a pretty easy game, to say the least. And just to take a look at the table a bit, we're sitting in 4th at the moment. It's not a bad position to be in. Only 1 point off of Chelsea, top of the league. Goal difference isn't terrible as well. So we're doing okay. This could be the start of the top 4 for this season, formulating Liverpool, Arsenal. Yeah, they're a few points off at the moment, but we'll get into this game against Manchester City away from home. That's what I wanted to mention as well, guys. Like, to progress through more episodes. Oh, Martial gets a late winner there. And I know actually Lucas, he signed for Tottenham in real life, but unfortunately I started this career mode or this series before that. So, yeah, that's going to happen anyway as we progress through the seasons. But on that point, would it be alright if I don't show, like if I don't play every big game on camera? Because then we've got Manchester United, Arsenal, and I'm still not progressing so many games off camera. Like in the Premier League, you're all, especially as a top 4 team in the Champions League as well, there's always going to be big games. And yeah, so maybe if I even play through the next one to Barcelona in the Champions League, that will be big again. So yeah, let me know if that will be okay. Like, I don't have to show every single big team game, because then we won't really get through episodes as quickly as I would like. Let me know on that anyway. Obviously, when I do show matches, they will be of big games, but the fact of, do I need to show every single big game? So let's just head into the match preview now. It is an important one for us. If we win this one here, realistically, yeah, we could probably take Swansea's position. But it's Manchester City. Like, they're wanting the same thing. Well, they're going to be trying to go top, really. So, yeah, this is not going to be an easy one. I can't take it lightly for sure, but I feel like we're building a strong, especially our best team, but we're going to make rotations. We have made rotations as well. If we just go to reduce, so you can see the appearances here. You can't see it on if I go expand like that. But anyway, yeah, so you can see everything on this bigger screen, we'll say. You can see there's been a fair amount of games to other players. So, the goal scored, you can see Harry Kane is going to be lethal for us. He's going to be expected to score most of the goals, but I don't want to be relying on him at the same time. Son has come up with his own goals. He's scored 5, so he's been pretty good. His average rating really solid, but as you expect from Harry Kane, having a great season so far, and he's only 24. So, yeah, he's going to have a great career for us. That I'd love to keep him, and he's not going to turn 20. He'll be 25 for next season, essentially. So, yeah, he's still not that young. I mean, not that old, I should say. He's still fairly young. I like to say that because I'm 26 years old, even though I may not look like that. I'm not sure what you think. But anyway, let's get into the match now. And now let's see if they have any weaknesses in their starting 11. It doesn't look likely yet. Maybe Grimaldo at left back, who isn't terrible. He's actually pretty good, but he's still a fairly young player. He's still 22 years old. But if anywhere that could be a weakness for them, Grimaldo and Mendy, they're good young talents, but they're a bit inexperienced, if anything. And that's all we could really say, but we've got our own inexperience in our team. Well, saying that, our starting 11 is pretty strong, but if you look at Dele Alli, you say he's 21 as well, but he's also one of our better players, so yeah, pretty hard to judge. Anyway, it's a massive one against City. So I'm going to say assertively, go out there and carry on from where you finished the last match. Just when there's the option for that, I feel like I want to be saying that because it gets motivating reactions. So it's not there every single time, so it's a good change up. So you can't say like, oh, you do that talk every single time, it won't work. But it's not there every single match. So when it's there, yeah, I like to select it. It does well. But let's see. Sure, it's all good getting those reactions, but how is it going to affect the players? That's what we want to see here. So this could be the first highlight here, the first key highlight where something may happen. Don't forget we play on extended highlights, so there's going to be a lot, and you get a more of a gauge of the tactics there as well, and you see what's working, what's not working, so it's good to play with that, even though matches might take a bit longer. But Manchester City could be building up a decent attack. Grimaldo, there was a bit of discussion. Oh, and he's looking really good. That's what comes with youth, though. Speed, in most cases, and Walker with the strike. Not the greatest hits, obviously, playing against his old team. Now, De Bruyne, Sterling out wide is going to be using his pace a lot. But if we force those crosses that from pretty deep in that position, I don't mean deep, I mean from in the wing, just if you watch like really close to the byline there, you know what I mean? And good pressure from the marking player, our defender, I think that's okay. Just, again, we force our opponents into poor shots. I think the gameplay can explain it better than I can because I'm so bad at talking like in real life as well. So, like normally the gameplay showcases it the best, but you know what I'm talking about. Though City is kind of controlling things at the minute, but don't forget we're playing on extended highlights, as you can see. So when they have half chances, you're going to see them. Those poor chances where they don't really look like scoring. But I want to be seeing something looking good for us because, sure, they're having all these chances they're not scoring from, but it looks like they're dominating because of that. They're getting a lot of the gameplay. And see, again, another wastage. Is this too much? Should I go back to playing on key highlight? Let me know after this episode because there's a lot of chances that aren't really good. Like, is that really worthy a highlight? So it has been a half with a lot of chances to City, but they haven't scored. And they haven't been clear-cut chances. I'll be interested to see their stats. And again, see, that went into a good position, but Sane's header was terrible. So if we go to analyze the match a bit more, if we go to the match stats, they haven't had a clear-cut chance. All their chances, a majority have been off target. So yeah, with the extended highlights now, you're going to be seeing a lot more. But, geez, mate, they're going close. You can't argue with that, even though a lot have been off target. Like, that counts as off target, but it was in a good position for them to score. Because they've had 15 shots in total. Wow, okay. It's interesting how we read that first half then. Because I'll be saying that a draw is a positive result, but at the same time, they've had a lot of opportunities. So I'm going to say I'm not happy with the performance, but I low-key am not disappointed. Like, I'm not that happy. Like, I'm not too unhappy, but everyone's fired up now. It gives us that opportunity to give a team talk. You go a bit assertively, say you're not happy, but, like, secretly, I am actually happy. Like, because we're not losing. We haven't conceded a goal yet. And if everyone's fired up, maybe they can get going in the second half. Maybe we could sneak a goal somehow. See, or yeah, but I'm not a fan of that, really, just giving them possession. Do we have to give them possession right back? Because that's generally when goals come. Even though they've had so many chances, that would annoy me. Oh, what are you doing, mate? Errors. Now, Silva, oh, I feel like we still need to change something, though, because some of our best players haven't been good today. So, okay, after this highlight, we'll look to make some changes. But imagine if we could sneak a goal. That would be crazy. Well, let's see. Looks like we have an opportunity. Hopefully we don't lose possession. Di Maria, Kane, so we just have a random shot like Man City, and that's our first like that for the game. But yeah, one of our best players, Christian Eriksen, hasn't really had the greatest of games. One thing I'm thinking about doing, if we drop inside forwards on support, play them in a... well, how about if I go support for Son? Play them in their best roles. See if that changes something. Well, Eriksen, yeah, because these are best players, you know, guys. I feel like Dali Ali, we're going to take him off, and we're going to bring on Moussa Dembele, and even him. Hey, look at this. All these players in their natural positions and roles. Well, more players. So now just some fresh legs, some changes of roles and that kind of stuff as they make some changes as well. Yaya Toure, Gundogan coming on. Like I said, if this ends 0-0, I know the game is probably not going to be that exciting, but it's not a terrible result. And if it stays like this, gives us opportunity to steal a winner. We'll see how it goes. Christian Eriksen, Dyer. Oh, we've got a chance coming. Come on. Son, can we get a cross in? We do! Ooh, that's what I mean. Later in the game, when City are getting tired, I feel chances are going to open up for us late in the piece. So here, Vertonghen. We've been able to fight it out, keep a clean sheet up until this point. It puts us in a great opportunity to get that goal. Di Maria. Eriksen to Kane. Here could be the goal. Son! Score! What a good position. See, we're starting to get those opportunities now. As Aguero out wide, dealt with. Eric Dyer's had a really good game defensively. Been our best player. If you see his rating, 7.2. Defense has held pretty strong considering, like, they've got good ratings considering how many chances City have had, but they've been, for the most part, not great chances. That's why. So, yeah, I really feel at this point, we'll just confirm changes, but we don't need to actually make changes. We say concentrate there, but I feel that's all we need at the moment. They're making their changes, but we're dealing, like, again, we want to keep the best players on the pitch to score. We could bring on Lamela, I suppose, but then, like I said, we're probably going to have to take off Di Maria for that. Just bring the fresh legs of Eric. And like I did say, if this ends 0-0, again, not the most entertaining game for you guys, but in terms of the result we get from it, I'll take it. But it's not over yet. They could score, and then we might need to change things. But again, same old for this game. A shot blazed wide. Really, had so many shots. The approach to the game, City, maybe questionable from their point. I don't feel they've been patient with their chances there. That was offside. So this could end up just... Oh, could we score late? Come on. Oh, I would absolutely love that. What a steal that would be. But, oh, they're going to get us on the counter. This is somewhere... Okay. Poor cross again. City have wasted a lot. You could say, oh, we're stopping them and putting them in poor chances. They've still not done anything with it. But, does that mean it's over? Or, yeah, this could be a chance for us. Or not. We just give away possession again. And City on the attack. But mind you, we haven't been the greatest in attack. So I don't feel there's so much to brag about in this game. It is going to end 0-0. But taking a point from away from home against City, that league game for the season, getting a point from that is better than losing and losing goal difference. And yeah, you could sometimes see it as a bad result for you. So, ooh, yeah, it's a different one. It gives you a different kind of prospect from my normal matches you've seen. Normally goals for us. But, like, I don't know whether to say if it was a strong defensive performance because they had so many chances, but they weren't quality chances. So, everybody thought we'd get beaten. At least we avoided that. So, a few players for us got over the 7 rating. So, Eric Dyer was the player. We actually had the player of the match, despite them having all those chances. So, I think that says a lot as well. So guys, yeah, I'm very interested to see your thoughts on that. Maybe you thought we weren't that great. Maybe let me know. But again, it was Man City away from home. Arguably the hardest match of the season. I feel like I'll say that against like Chelsea, Man United, all those teams when you're playing away from home. They're the hardest matches of the season. So yeah, apart from that, we did get good results. And let me know if it would be okay, like I said, not to show, like, even like Manchester United, Arsenal, play those games off camera next, and we'll just like get to Barcelona so we can play through a bit quicker, because we're still, yeah, I feel like it's not progressing as fast. And hopefully you like that series, or this series in that style either way. So yeah, because it might be hard to show every single top team, but let me know what you think. Or even like if it was every month in game, regardless of what matches we have coming up, maybe it could be more structured in that style. Please let me know. And as I said, if you could share my videos with anyone, any of your friends, like on Facebook or Twitter or anything that likes Football Manager, I'd really appreciate that. You know, my channel's been really struggling because not all my subscribers see my videos, thanks to YouTube not sending them out. Of course, if you turn notifications on, that will help. So if you could, I'd really appreciate that at this time. And drop a like on the video, very important. And I'll see you guys next time.